Okay, my name is Rob Carnes. Last name is Karnes. Photojournalist for about 18 years. So we all had an assignment related to Halloween, and I did a story. A friend came to me and said, "Hey, what about the Joplin Spooklight?" Never heard of it. So he told me all about it. I was like, "Yeah, we have to do this." So I go through some fiery hoops, and I get permission to go and stay overnight in Joplin. I get there about 2 in the morning with my friend, come up to a rural road south of Joplin, pull over to the side of the road, turn off the lights, and there's a light looking at us. And to me it looked like a car headlight, kind of, 1 or 2 hills away, 100 feet, 100 yards, somewhere, that sort of range. But it was changing colors, and it was kind of fluctuating, and it almost looked like there were 2 lights. There was a large light and a smaller light. And I set up my camera, and it was just sitting there the whole time. It never moved. Pulled out my tripod, set up my camera, started rolling tape. My buddy and I are kind of just standing there, just kind of making small talk. And I put the light just in the crosshairs of my viewfinder, so I would know exactly where it was. As we were talking, the light went from the middle of the road to what looked like, 30, 40 yards out in the pasture. We both, on the tape, you could hear us, that the light moved. Look at that. I lean over, look in my viewfinder. It is still dead center on the crosshairs. It never moved at all. But we both saw it move substantially. Okay, and it just sat there the whole time. We were there 15, 20 minutes, and it never moved. It just sat there and pulsated and stayed the same size. So my friend goes, "Let's get in and try to drive to it." Okay. We get in, and unfortunately it was one of those cars that you turn the key on and the lights come on. So we lost sight of it immediately. We drove through where it was to the end of the road, made a left because the road dead ended, and made a left. Never saw anything. We went back over a couple times looking for footprints, anything like that. It was 2 in the morning. Nothing at all. No sign that anybody was out there. So I get my tape back to Wichita the next day. I had previewed it in my camera 2-3 times. It looked fine, looked great. I was real happy with it. I get back to the TV station, I put it in the machine to show people, and the machine ate the tape. We had to take the deck apart to get to the tape to gingerly, surgically remove it, and then I had to dub it to another tape. I went back 2 other times actually, and one time was for the story, one time because I just wanted to go. And I met a guy there who had been studying it for about 30 years. Him and his dad would go when he was young. Then he started coming out on his own. He has gauges and all sorts of things to document what's going on, night vision glasses to see if anybody's walking around pulling tricks on us. And he told me that I was one of a handful of people that actually got it on tape, because something has always happened to it. The film would get exposed, the tape would get eaten. Some people got it, most didn't. Pictures wouldn't develop, something. So I was just like, that's creepy. Okay. And this friend, he took me back to his business. He put my tape on a projector, and we got to looking at it. And I had said earlier, it looked like there were 2 lights. There was something, from what we could see on this 2-dimensional screen, that glowing light and glowing, changing colors, pulsating, lighter, darker. It looked like there was something between us and it, because the light would kind of move side to side, but that thing, whatever that black spot was, stayed still.
Hi, this is Mike McDonald with Kindred Moon Paranormal, and tonight's show we have a special for you. Here we are down in Oklahoma on the state line of Missouri as well, down here investigating the Joplin Spooklight, aka the Devil's Promenade. Now tonight we have a special treat. We have our first guests on our show of paranormal teams, and not only just one, but two teams that will be joining us tonight for this investigation. Let's go over to
Hi, my name is Cassiopeia. I'm the founder of Premier Paranormal Research out of Kansas City, Missouri.
And
my name is David Glidden. I'm the founder of POSWIM, the Paranormal Investigators of Southwest Missouri.
all right. Well, we're going to team it together, get all of our equipment together, and start this investigation for you guys. So we'll see you here in a bit. Thanks.
I'm totally stoked to be on this investigation tonight. I'm hoping that we find some really good evidence. I've been wanting to come here for years. KMPS is an incredible paranormal group. I'm really excited to work with them and a couple members of my team. So hopefully we find something good. If not, it's a great experience.
This is Mike and Shelly and Summer at the Joplin Spooklight, and
Cassie and Michaela.
okay. We're walking down the road trying to find evidence of the Spooklight. All right, is there anybody here that would like to communicate with us tonight? Could you please start by telling us your name? What holds you to this place? Why are you here? Like she said, we only want to communicate with you. We're not here to harm you. Could you just please tell us what your name is?
Did you die here? I'd like to invite you to come touch my arm or pull my pant leg if you are here with us. Can I ask you why you carry a light? Are you trying to find someone?
If there's anybody here who can feel our presence or hear our voice, could you please come out and make it known? Could you come out and communicate with us? You don't need to be afraid. We're not here to hurt you.
Please come talk into my machine I have in my hand with the red light, and I'll be able to hear you later on. You can also step in front of the device she has in her hand and make it light up.
You can make some kind of sound for us.
Can you walk in front of one of our lights? Let us know you're here.
Come up and touch it. Can you touch the green light for us, please? Put your hand around it. Or even take the device in my hand out of my hand and hold it for me, please. Are you a Native American? What tribe are you from? Did you lose somebody that you loved? Are you out searching for that person that you missed or have lost?
Do you know that you're dead? Is that why you continue to walk this road? Why don't you tell us your name?
Were you from Oklahoma? Joplin? Were you an Indian on the Trail of Tears?
What color can you make your light? Your essence?
If you're as powerful as they say, why don't you show us the light in a blue or red color?
Are you searching for something or someone? Or are you trying to warn people of something? What was that?
It was right behind you.
No.
It was over there.
Was it? Yeah, it's from over there.
I heard it over there.
Yeah, it sounded like it was here. Like a growl or
Yeah,
something?
that's what I thought. Exactly.
Okay.
It was like well, it sounded like a growl and like a pound.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Can you make that noise again, please?
That was you. Make it again.
Is that everybody in agreement that the noise that we just heard seemed like a
It was
growl?
a growl, and then I heard like,
I heard
Bam,
the same
bam.
thing afterwards.
but it was like right here in this front tree line, right here, not even what 20 yards away from us. But it sounded like it came like somebody's like hiding right there in that cedar tree or whichever tree that is. I can't see very well.
Let's look about them. All right, let's try to draw it out. Can you, in the trees there, please shake one of the trees? Let us know that you're in there. What was that? Sounded like something touched the back of my leg. Was that you? Can you touch the back of my leg again?
Come on. Come out and see us.
You get scared. It has no powers.
We're not going to believe you're here if you don't come out and see us.
Weak.
Are you a coward?
Yellow.
Chicken. Why don't you show us what you've got? Make the light appear. It's full moon tonight. I'm gonna guess that the air is filled with energy. Take that energy, build it up. Try as hard as you can.
First, we kind of thought that maybe some people down the ways or something could have possibly crossed the fence or came up and made that growling noise, but I have the sound amplifier on, and I would have heard the fence made some kind of vibration noise or the thud of somebody going through or jumping over the fence. So we've pretty much debunked that the situation. The growl is still unexplained, so we're trying to do more research on it.
Where at? Like if we were, like you see how there's like a black hole, a tree and a black hole. It's like on the left.
Yeah,
It's gone now. It's gone now. It like came out. You saw something? Like, yeah, it was like white. It was like something white. Like as if somebody had a white T-shirt on, not like a glowing white T-shirt.
Like something that the moon could have reflected off of?
Yeah, like if you were a tree and I just went like this and poked out and came right back out. And I just saw it for a second and it stayed there and went right back in.
Was it right there?
It was right there.
Okay, because I just thought I
towards
saw
to the
something.
left.
Okay, because I thought I just saw something white look out there. Are you over there?
Let's hear you walking through these woods.
I just heard something. What'd you hear? Okay, maybe it was the cow. I heard the same, but it wasn't, and then the cow after
The
that.
I heard was from over in this area. It wasn't.
It was like right, I don't know, back over there. But then after that, I heard the cow after that.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
So it wasn't just, I mean, I don't think it, I guess it could have been the cow,
But it sounded like it was from over on this side of the road to me.
but yeah, that back part,
Yeah.
just now, it was like that back part.
Oh.
Are you trying to make contact with us?
So you're going to have to be a little bit louder so we can hear you, please.
We're trying a different way.
Can you please growl for me? We heard you, but we're not sure if that was you or not. We need you to clarify. So if you could growl one more time and let us know, we'll leave this area and walk down to our vehicles.
I think read somewhere that the Native Americans, some tribes believed that when they passed on, that their spirits did stay, that sometimes they would form into animals because they were so close to the earth.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good myth among pretty much all the tribes.
Can you make it go higher?
I want to ask you some questions, and you can make that thing flash twice for yes, once for no. Are you getting this on video? Are you a man? Are you a woman? Not the intervals between that.
Do you mind us being here? I'm just gonna respond to you.
Do you want us to go? Twice for yes, once for no, please.
So I was just walking down the street here at the Joplin Spooklight investigation. I was by myself, about 3 feet away from the rest of the group. Heard a noise in the woods, ignored it, thinking it was an animal. And when I turned my back, I guess you could say the creeps. I got chills that ran straight down my back. So hopefully we can head down that way and investigate and see if there's anything down there that may come close to what I experienced.
Are you watching us right now? You set this in the ground out there for me? Can you come up and pick this device up on the ground for me and hand it to me, please? All right, how about this? This is my flashlight. Okay? This device produces light as such, which is very, very pretty. If you can come up and push the button right here, it will make this light up. Can you come and push the button on this flashlight for me?
Can you come back to us, please?
We'll even back up a ways. If you're nervous about us being here, and you can make it, come touch it, come stand in front of it, make it light up again.
Did you walk in closer to it and ask it again?
Pardon?
Did you walk in closer to it and ask it again?
Can you come stand in front of this device? We laid it on the ground in case you're nervous about being around us. We would really like to contact you. And if you'd stand in front of it or touch that green light, it will light up for us again. We'd love for you to do that.
Yeah, it was like music though, and I think it's maybe come something over, but I'm trying to remember on the way here what did we pass? I mean, I know there's a couple of houses
maybe
right,
a mile or two down
up
the
the
road.
road.
Yeah,
That's probably it.
it'd have to be pretty loud music to carry this far, though.
But it was an instrument. It was a drum. That's all it was. But it was like 3 beats, and that was it. It was like a ding, 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 and that was it. But I think it could have been anything, you know. It could have been anything.
Well, if that was you playing the drums for us, can you do it again and louder?
Yeah, can you?
What was that? Is that car still down there?
I don't know. It sounded like it came from right around here, though.
Yeah. It almost sounded like a car door shut. If that was you, could you do it again for us, please? There's nothing to be scared of. We just want to talk to you, so please come out and show yourself.
really big moth, perhaps. Yeah, it's not paranormal for sure.
I saw that light.
Somebody's camera. I was like, I see the light. So sorry if you look up there on your own.
Wondering why I'm having so much problem with the camera. I know it's like a full moon, but you guys don't even have your flashlights on. And like every time I just go to another person, it's like blurry.
There's a zoom back all the way. Make
Yeah.
sure it's okay.
Yeah, so I already checked all that.
You know, a lot of times when in an investigation, we've noticed since we've done a lot of it on the video, when paranormal activity starts, the camera will start getting really fuzzy all of a sudden and having trouble focusing. So if Shirley's having problems with that, maybe that's a good sign of something might be starting.
Did we find you?
Did we find you again? Is that you? You make that light up again. You make that light up. Come closer. We won't hurt you.
That was a bug or what that was.
I was getting like something on my shoulder there.
Really? Something like, I don't know what
Like
it
moving around.
Are you touching us? If so, could you light that up, please? You can draw energy from my camera or my recorder if you need to.
You're not afraid of us, are you? There's 3 girls and a man. We're not so scary.
What does that mean?
What was that?
That was his. It was right over here. See, this?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, I heard that.
Well, there you go.
Is that you?
I don't know how to describe that sound.
That was a weird version.
It's like a. You said it's not
It's kind of like a ground mixed with the truck tires going over gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Being
yeah.
dragged or something.
Yeah, like a. It's
think there's
creepy,
like
but
a-
like a body being dragged over gravel. Does that make sense?
Maybe, but you would think that
Does
there
that
would be
make
some kind of
sense?
creek or something that would
Right.
show it, you know?
Like, what if I were to
For
drag
instance, we're at
you
the bottom of the
across
hill,
these gravel
you know.
rocks, and your legs were to be like, let's say if I was dragging
Like
you,
that.
and you'd be like,
Yeah, but louder. Yeah.
Right.
I can't.
Right.
I know you're saying that.
Make that noise again. Don't be scared. We're just not sure if that was you or not. You have to make that noise again. So that way we know. Can you throw a rock, please? Throw it in the middle of the road. Let me hear it drop. No readings in the EMFs. We're hearing noises, but can't figure out where they're coming from.
Or what it is.
Or where it is.
Because the first growl we heard was a definite growl. You could hear
Yeah, that was a
the
growl, yeah.
But this was like a dragon growl. It was like a mixture of 2 sounds together.
Yeah. But that's not the only time we've heard that same dragon.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I just think that maybe it sounds different because we were way closer to it now. Maybe it was just enhanced. It could have been the same noise.
It happened twice though.
Yeah.
Because when we
I
heard
started
it and then when
talking.
you started talking, yeah, it happened again.
So I grab a rock and throw it in the woods out there. Throw it as far as you can. Right over in the tree.
Dang, that went far.
That was pretty good.
I just played softball.
See, that would chase off an animal. You'd hit one off.
Yeah, you would have heard scary.
You would have ran right now. Nothing. tonight was really great. It gave us a chance to get out and really, get to know these people and share those moments of the investigation and really learning from them as well. We had a lot of personal experiences, a lot of noises, a lot of lights. I'm not quite sure if we've caught the actual Spooklight, but it was really amazing just seeing the teamwork that everybody really displayed tonight. And I'm really proud to have worked with these groups, and I hope that we work with them in the future as well. So stay tuned, and hopefully you will see them on upcoming episodes. Well, we went over the evidence to the Devil's Promenade, aka the Joplin and Hornet Spooklight, and we came across a couple EVPs that I think you guys might be interested in. The first one that I'm going to show you is the second growl that we actually heard out there. The first one we only caught on the camera. If you watched the episode, I'm sure that you've heard it. But check out this EVP. This is the second one that we didn't even hear. We just caught it on our digital voice recorder. Alright, now that one was definitely a growl. I heard it loud and clear. In this second EVP that we caught out of the Devil's Promenade, it sounds like almost like a little girl or something whispering something that says, "Come and get me." So check out this EVP and tell me what you think about this. Doing the Devil Promenade investigation was really difficult, being that it was outside and there was a lot of outside noises, crickets, cows, things of sort. But the investigation, I think, went really well. This Spooklight has been in our history for many years. It's also the Trail of Tears runs through the Spooklight. The Spooklight is also in the history books around Springfield and Joplin and all that. So this have a lot of history to it, a lot of things that's been going on. In the Army, of course, as you've read, even went out there and tried to debunk it, and nobody's been able to debunk this natural occurrence. So I would definitely say that there's some paranormal going on, whether it's a ghost or not, something unexplainable, and that's what we call the paranormal.